So Jamaica is reacting to William and Kate, arriving into their country or going around in tours. And guys, they are not pleased at all. We can clearly see that William is not a man of the people. I know this man is bitter now and extremely irritated, Kate included, because they're just not accepted or loved into the public as they once were, or as Harry and Meghan. And as I've been screaming, the royal family, the monarchy, it is all outdated. And Jamaica are not having it. And I feel like maybe they can inspire other countries to also have the same energy, because they want to be doing these tours all over the world, and it's all just useless, and they use people as props to make them look good. Hey guys, it's Monarchy. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again. It is daily and consistent content, and let's get straight into this video, guys. Consistent and persistent. Inject it, baby. So we have a huge letter, a full open letter to Prince William and Kate from Jamaica's Advocates Network. I'm going to read it out for you guys. Dear William and Kate, we know with great concern your visit to our country, Jamaica, during a period when we are still in the throes of a global pandemic and bracing for the full impact of another global crisis associated with the Russian-Ukraine war. Many Jamaicans are unaware of your visit as they struggle to cope with the horrendous fallout of the COVID pandemic, exacerbated by pre-existing social and economic hardships inherited from our colonial past. Damn. We also note that your visit is part of the celebration to mark the 70th anniversary of the coronation of your grandmother and the 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence. We see no reason to celebrate 70 years of the ascension of your grandmother to the British throne because of her leadership, and that of her predecessors have perpetuated the greatest human rights tragedy in the history of humankind. Her ascension to the throne in February 1952 took place 14 years after the 1938 Labour uprising against inhumane working living conditions and treatment of workers, painful legacies of plantation slavery which persist today. During her 70 years on the throne, your grandmother has done nothing to redress and atone for the suffering of our ancestors that took place during her reign or during the entire period of British trafficking of, Africans. In fact, on September 30th, 2015, former Prime Minister David Cameron addressed a joint sitting of both houses of the Jamaican Parliament and told us to move on from this painful legacy, merely acknowledging the horrors of slavery and asserting British leadership in the abolition of slavery. Many of us were outraged and demanded an apology through several open letters by former PMs. We therefore will not participate in your Platinum Jubilee celebration. We will, however, celebrate 60 years of freedom from British colonial domination. We are saddened that more progress has not been made given the burden of our inheritance. We nonetheless celebrate the many achievements of great Jamaicans who reject negative colonial self-concepts and who self-confidently succeeded against tremendous odds. We will also remember and celebrate our freedom fighters, including our national heroes who bravely fought against British tyrannical rule and human rights abuses. You, who may one day lead the British monarchy, are direct beneficiaries of the wealth accumulated by the royal family over centuries, including that stemming from the trafficking and enslavement of Africans. You therefore have the unique opportunity to redefine the relationship between the British monarchy and the people of Jamaica. Interesting. We urge you to reflect carefully on these 60 reasons why you should apologize and begin a process of reparatory justice. It is unconscionable that enslavers had been compensated under the Slave Compensation Act, which some payments converted into 3.5% government annuities, which lasted until 2015. This is a big letter which basically said, you're not welcome. We will not participate in your Platinum Jubilee celebration. The Jamaicans shun Prince William and Duchess Kate as they demand slavery reparations as well. I feel like this is a new message that we haven't seen in a while that really is going viral. But the group is rejecting the visit of Prince William and Kate. Belize was rejecting, and now so is Jamaica. Hopefully the majority of countries hopefully the majority of countries will also do this as well. We also have Beanie Man, who spoke up and said that, Jamaicans don't want the Queen. If Harry was coming, people would react different. People would go meet Harry. But William, nobody wants to see that. I don't think Harry is part of the royal family anymore. I feel like if I'm correct, him and Meghan have left the royal family, so that's fine. Because I want to keep it real. Even though I like Harry and Meghan, if they were still part of the royal family, I don't want them running around countries either. I don't think that is different to William and Kate, because it's all part of a monarchy, a royal family that have taken, just because Harry is more favoured than William, doesn't change the fact that slavery happened. Doesn't change the fact that the royal family have taken so much from so many different countries. Doesn't change the fact that they've used the resources, used people, and have received no compensation because you favour Harry or like Harry over William. I think that's nothing but just a mirage. And if Harry and Meghan were still part of the royal family, to be honest with you, I would still be saying that I don't want them running around countries. It's outdated, it's boring, nobody cares about it. The monarchy is dumb, stupid, and pathetic. So, you know, I don't think, yes, he's more favoured, but, and you know, people are seeing how disrespected Meghan is from outside. I don't think, I would still feel the same way regardless of who from the royal family, because it's about the royal family. But I think Harry's left anyways. This is the big eye-opener for Kate and William. You know, their trip they're doing around the world, they're seeing the papers, they're seeing the articles, they're seeing the negative traction that they're getting, and I know it's hitting them. And, you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Bitter people who do not deserve to be running around countries that aren't theirs, you know, for photo props, dancing props. There's videos of them dancing around with some people, and then, you know, for like a minute or two, and then they stop. It's not authentic. You're just there for a picture. There's no real sense of belonging to the people because you are not a man of the people. William is not a man of the people. In order to be a man of the people, a woman of the people, somebody of the people, you need to be authentic. You need to be very transparent, and you need to have a good soul. And none of these traits William have. Nor Kate. None of these traits. From when last year when Meghan did that interview, and it was Kate that made flipping Meghan Markle cry as well. Like, they have their conniving ways, and I'm glad that, you know, we are seeing these countries speak up, raise their voice about, you know, the fact that they don't want to be associated with the royal family, with the colonial past and what the British have done. Don't come to our country. We will not be celebrating your dumb jubilation, your 60th jubilation for the Queen, some dumb crap that they're doing. Like, we don't want that stuff. We don't want to celebrate this stuff. It doesn't benefit us. It's just for your image. Why are we doing it for? What does it do for me that now I want to celebrate your jubilee? Like, what is that? I don't know. People are so tapped, man. And it's just, this stuff, again, I told you, I've said this before in a video last week, the monarchy is outdated. And I think it's extremely great and refreshing to see the likes of Kate and William being rejected from these countries or having their tour, you know, minimized because other people are standing up and they are realizing this. And, you know, it's the beginning of the end for them, hopefully. This is a chip in their tours, and I do think this will continue and hopefully get bigger and bigger, and people get even more angry and angrier because nobody wants to be around them. You can't do what you did to Meghan Markle and think you're going to get away with it. Countries, people outside of the UK are directly seeing what they did to Meghan, how they treated her, and, you know, actions have consequences. Of course, they don't think that there are going to be any consequences, but this is one of many. And I think that, you know, their popularity has gone hugely down because what family member of the royal family are going around and countries are rejecting you like you're some like you're the villain of a show? Like, it's sad for these two. I feel like they must be annoyed and they're just putting up a brave face. But I am happy this is happening, and may it continue, because the royal family, the monarchy, all of this is outdated, boring, should never have happened in the first place, doesn't make any sense. They're all dumb and stupid. I have no respect for the royal family because I don't feel like you deserve more respect than the homeless man on the street, because we're all equal. And I just think that, you know, I don't want my taxpayer money to be going to you guys anymore, because I think it's absolutely stupid. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button. It's daily and consistent content. At Jamaica are putting up a stance, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.